Welcome back to Speargrass Forge. If you're new here, thanks for coming, and if you're coming back, thanks for returning. Today, I'm going to be fixing up some faces on some hammers I've picked up, and rehandling them. Stick around. So I actually found this hammerhead at the market. So there was a gentleman who had a collection of hammers and had no use for them. Apparently these have been sitting in the drawer for something like 20 years. And with the surface rust on them, I mean, it's got pitting and all that type of thing, and it had pitting and everything on the face. So what I'm doing at the moment is I don't want to lose a temper or anything like that, so I'm just trying to hand sand away a little bit of the face. It's probably going to take me a while. So I will speed up that portion of this video. I've done a little bit already. I don't know if you can see that. You can still see the pitting along the face a little bit. So I'm gonna hand sand this, polish it up. Also do the same to the back for the cross peen, because it's a bit. This is a substantially bit smaller than the one I already have. As you can tell, the size difference, and also a little bit larger than the ones that were given to me by my friend. A little bit more mass in it, so I will now have that in between cross peen, hopefully, when this is all finished. So stick around. I'll throw some music on, get this hand sanded, and go from there. Alrighty, so that's now been taken up. That's finally worked down to 120 grit. I can see that previously I hit it with a little bit of a file to take the corners off a little bit, but this has been ground at some stage. You can see from the see if the camera sees it. There's fine grind lines along some of the edges, so it's been ground previously, but that's okay. Most of the face is polished, so I'm going to get the next level up on my sandpaper, which is 400 grit. I'm going to try and polish that off a little bit more, just give me a nice face, and then I'll flip it around and hit this with the wire brush on the grinder, and then start working on the peen end. Alrighty, so that's now been taken to 400 grit. It's nice and shiny. I'm going to be silly, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to do a quick polish with a 1200 grit, just because I can, because this is my first hammer I've ever actually faced. So I'll get under that and come back in a minute and see how pretty it is. Why not? Okie dokie, so there it is, completely polished, nice mirror finish. That will of course go away when I start using this. So what I'm going to do now, flip it around. I'm going to polish up this end. I won't bother filming that so that you don't need to be bored with it. But I'll polish up this side, get it to a very similar type of finish. Maybe not up to quite up to 1200, but it will be, you know, nice and finished for around here, so that it doesn't leave marks. I'll probably take, because these do have a little bit of a corner, I might take to it with a file and knock those off, and then yeah, get into cleaning that up. So I'll be back in a moment, and stick around. Okie dokie. So there is the peen actually polished now, so that's nice and clean, all rounded off just a little bit, so those corners are gone. The face is still nice and pretty. So now it's coming to handling. So I'm going to go get a handle that I've already pre-purchased. It's a hammer handle out of timber, but it does need to be shaped down. So of course I've watched a few videos on this. I'll link to one of my favourites of a smith that I know doing that, and but I'll get into shaping this to fit this hole, and go from there. Stick around. this is now down to shape, pretty much. I've sawn a slot down there so I can stick in a wedge. So now I'm just going to attempt to knock this handle all the way on and get it ready for putting the wedge in. So it's now on. It's going to drive this wedge into the top. I'll do that over the anvil and I'll come back in a moment. Alrighty, so there we go. Now I've only put a little club handle on it because that's all that I really need. It's a nice balance for this head. It's pretty much going to be for, you know, fine closer work. It's not really going to be a major drawing out handle. Worst comes to worst, if I need a bigger handle on it, this is, considering this is my first one, re-handling a hammer, I think I've done fairly well, and I'll probably get to using it sometime soon. I'm really liking the finish that I've got on the front and on the peen. I'm not sure what type of, I was told this is a French type cross peen. I don't know, it's probably just a workman's hammer, like a engineer's hammer or something like that that's picked up, but hey, doesn't really matter. It looks like it could be used in forging. So that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and hit the bell notification for more videos. Check out my preview videos just here, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers.